boy. Come on.
What's that? Your volume. Hi guys, welcome. I don't see anybody on yet, so if you do come on, just hit me up with hashtag replay. Yes, I'm talking funny. I just got out of the dentist and I managed to rip the skin off the roof of my mouth behind my teeth with a water pick. Just trying to be, you know, good about getting the plaque out and stuff like that. Story of my life. I always do something stupid. But anyway, I lost my train of thought. So, I'm going to get antibiotics. I've got some gel that has to go on there. I hope you guys can see. I'm having trouble seeing you. Meaning, in here the light is kind of bright. I'm going to do a couple of containers tonight. I wanted to be able to show you that it doesn't have to be antique or enamel. You can get something that looks just as good from Hobby Lobby. So I have one antique and one from Hobby Lobby. And we're going to do 2 different containers. I hope you're all doing well. Let me see if I can get the comments up because Nana's struggle bussing. And I'm sorry that I wasn't on at my usual time. I'm really not supposed to be talking. I said, do you know me? Apparently they don't.
I only have 2 comments here.
That's okay. Let me see. I know it's early, Mom.
Dockery, hi.
All right, so I want to show you. Nana went on her cruise. Everyone knew Nana was on her cruise.
There's nobody here.
It's okay. Let me see if I can get the comments up. Hi everyone. Hello. Hi Tracy. Look what Nana made on the cruise. Look at this. She made this glass turtle. They had on the ship. They had like glass blowing and hand blown glass, and she got to do it. So that was exciting. She liked doing that. And she made a turtle for me because I do love me some sea creatures. I love all the creatures except for snakes and spiders and bugs, you know. It is what it is. Hey Giselle, I'm sorry I'm talking funny. I haven't had anything to drink, I swear. It was, you know, had a little fun at the dentist today. Not. And they told me it could take up to 3 weeks to heal. Be careful with those water picks, people. Oh, goodness. Okay, so let me get my Facebook up. I'm trying to get into my page to see if I can get the TV up and running and see your comments. Isn't it pretty? It came out really nice. Okay. How's everybody else doing today? So we got snow and sleet and freezing rain. We woke up to an inch of slush. And then as I was driving to work, it was snowing really hard. And then, oops, sorry. And then, oh gosh, mute. It was snowing really hard. And then we got another inch of snow in April 4th. It's like the craziest thing ever. I don't know what the deal is, but Mother Nature, she is a fickle queen. Let's just say that. Okay, so now I can see the live, but I can't see comments. Hi, Gia. Little Gia's here.
I'm reading them.
Oh, you're reading them? You can see them? Okay. Well, that's good.
Saying anything. I'm just saying hello.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Let me get a little air going because I'm already sweating like a sinner in church. Okay. So, again, this one is an antique, right? It's enamel. It's scraped up and a little bit dirty. This is how I like it for when I put my stuff outside. This one is from Hobby Lobby, right? It doesn't have any weight to it, which is fine. but it looks exactly the same. This is painted on metal. This is enamel, but they're going to have, you can do similar things, right? So what I'm going to do is I took me some gaps and cracks. I cut the bottom off so it would be a little bit flat because the bottom of this little bucket is flat. So we're going to glue this up and get it into the bottom of our little pot. Right in
Jeffrey's here. Happy Thursday, Jojo.
there. Hi, Jeffrey. How are you? Hi, everybody. I don't understand why this... There we go. There we go. I did just get a haircut, too. So I'm exhausted. I really could use a nap. I don't know about all of you. I brought out 3 different greeneries. Okay. This is a eucalyptus in light green. This is a different eucalyptus. It's a more economical one, I would say. And then this is one of my new favorites. Absolutely love it. So we're going to use that too. But the main focal point in this one, it's going to be sort of patriotic without being patriotic, if that makes any sense. The next one that we'll do will be patriotic.
Vicky, first time watching.
Well, welcome, Vicky. Thank you for stopping in. I don't normally talk like I've had a few cocktails. I have a little dental issue going on today. So I ask for your patience and pardon me sweating to death. Okay, so this bush I absolutely love. I've used it a couple of times this year. And I'm going to use it in this pot. Now, for me, I don't like my front to be the front because I like to have a little bit of this. So I like my front to sort of be a little bit on the cattywampus side. I'm going to use this as a whole piece, okay? We're going in whole, and I'm going straight into that gaps and cracks at the bottom. And because I want my handle up here, these flowers are going to help me hold that handle up in sort of a little...
Asking, how do you feel?
I feel awful.
How was the cruise? Fabulous.
Nana had a great time on the cruise. She sure did. Here, let me move this over a little bit. Oops. I'm getting some antibiotics as soon as I get off the live. And also, they gave me some special gel that's supposed to make it feel a little bit better. I can't eat any spicy food.
Jeffrey, it took me 5 hours to snowblow my way out. Snowblower had issue with...
Oh, gosh.
And
how much snow did you get,
back,
Jeffrey?
It was so wet and heavy. My back is
telling
me about it.
Goodness, goodness. I'm sorry to hear that. You have to be so careful with shoveling snow. It was a very wet snow here as well. This is a Regency eucalyptus. And I'm going to use this to sort of lighten up these darker greens. I love these greens because they have the appearance of sort of being flocked, but they're not really flocked. But they look super real. This might be a little bit too tall, but let's just go in and check it out. So my front is actually going to be this line right here. So I want my back to be over here. Oh no, it's perfect. All right. Now, this one, we're going to cut a little bit. Let's see. I hope you rest, Jeffrey. You're probably going to need a heat pack for your back. Be careful. And we're going to come up here in the front a little bit. I'm going to fold that in on itself because I don't want it to be that tall. I want to see it, but I don't want it to be as tall as this one. This pot right here reminds me of my grandmother's house. She always had portulacas along her front porch. And she always had, what are these called again, Mom? Geraniums. I always get the wrong G and then I get a little mixed up. So we're still going to go in with some more of these. Jeffrey's glad you enjoyed your trip, Mom.
Jojo.
Hi, Missy. Hi, Robin. Nana got home on Monday night. She's done gallivanting with Juan Pablo.
I'm going to North
When do
Carolina
you leave?
next month.
Next month she's going to North
No,
Carolina.
I think it's next month or the month after.
Well, what month? It's April.
I don't know.
You going April or May? You don't know?
Not going, no, I don't know.
And then where?
Libby's going to Costa Rica.
Oh, yeah,
first.
my niece is leaving for Costa Rica. She's doing a service project out there with her school. Okay, where did I go? Where did I go wrong? Oh, no, I didn't. Here we go. I lost my center for a second. So for me, my center is right here. I've got my handle over here. Hope you can see that. And then this little piece.
Who's Juan Pablo?
Who's Juan Pablo? Well, anytime that Nana goes away, my friend Jordan made up a story about how Nana goes away to meet up with this man, Juan Pablo, and they just travel the world together. It's just a made up story. So whenever she goes away, we say Juan Pablo.
Me, Maria,
My
Olivia,
mom.
and Maria, and Tanner.
Okay, so my sister and her 2 kids and Nana. Her husband couldn't go because she's going to Hawaii, right? London for work. That got moved, and he was supposed to go.
Look at 3 schools.
They're going to look at 3 colleges.
And Tanner's going to go look for a place.
Oh, and Tanner wants to look for a place to live out there, which is fine by me because I'm ready to go too. After this morning's little snow and chaos, I was like, okay, I'm kind of done. All right, so I'm going to go in with this little one here. It's a little bit brighter, you can see. And that's going to help us get some different textures in and also some slightly different greens. You can see 1, 2, 3, and we're going to do a 4th one as well. And this one is a pusher, so I'm pushing everything up to the end. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Vincent. How are you? I'm sorry I could not be live with you yesterday, and today I'm at a different time. I may be at a different time next week because of work, but this week actually not. I need to go downtown and get my meds, and do all that kind of stuff. And
we're in North Carolina.
what schools?
Oh God, I have no idea.
You don't know?
No,
You don't know where you're going?
Raleigh, I think.
Raleigh.
I think we're going to Raleigh, but I'm not sure.
All right. So with this wire right here, my florals were turned, so I literally just bent it and turned it over.
Snow on the ground.
Yeah, we do.
Area, we just got rain. Well, we did not.
We got sleet and freeze. Don't laugh at me, Mom. And freezing rain last night. The dogs were not happy about it at all. Miss Gia was fit to be tied. She's like, I'm not having this. Yep. Did you hear her? She was fit to be tied. You have to wait for your dinner. It's not time. She's very regimented to what time it is. And when she hears that Jeopardy music, forget about it. She's waiting for her snack. Okay. So now I'm going to go in. Well, we've got 2 more. Let's use them up. I'm going to go push them to the top, and I'm going to bend them over so we have a little bit of spillage down here. Little spillage to go with those lovely greens. And probably a little bit more on this side. I don't want my flower to go in the pot. Get it? We've got glue strings everywhere. Goodness sakes. All right, so this is this way. I don't want this one to stick up a little bit higher. I don't mind if it falls, but I'm going to use this eucalyptus to sort of support that. Just like that. Okay. Then I'm going to go in with my favorite little curly. It's super full.
Today?
I feel cruddy. I really, honestly, I'm exhausted because I didn't sleep last night, and I'm going downtown to get my antibiotics as soon as I get off the live with you guys. and then I'll probably go to bed and start all over again tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. They told me it could take about 3 weeks to heal. I'm not looking forward to that. So can you guys see how really bright all the little curly pieces mixed in with the light green and the dark green, how sweet that looks. Now I'm using these full.
What did the dentist do?
They sprayed it with some stuff that tasted very, very bad. But as they sprayed it, it was to clean out so that hopefully I wouldn't get infection. And they made sure there's like bruising and and skin missing. So they put some stuff on it that was unpleasant, and then they gave me this gel that I need to put on, but you can't eat or drink anything for before and after for like a half an hour. And I'll be on an antibiotic, and I have 3 weeks. She said you're just going to have to let it heal, and if it's not healed in 3 weeks, I got to go back, which does not make me happy because I hate going there. Again, I'm going to...
Driveway and walkway covered in gray, black spots, birds, and 2 large gray fluffy trail squirrels.
What's flippy trail squirrel?
Jeffrey.
What's that? I'm adding to this little pile of spillage because I really like that. You know, I like a spillage. I just think it looks really natural that way. Move some of those out of the way. There we go. And bring some of those bright ones down on top. All right, so for this one, guys, I think I'm going to use this. It's a little bit more everyday, but I think it will look lovely. And back here, I'm going to use this super tall one. So I need a little height.
Jackie's sending you prayers, are you?
Thank you. I appreciate that, guys. I just needed to heal, and it's, you know, going to take longer than I wanted to take. It's basically what I did was with the water pick, it's no different than if you bit on a hot piece of pizza, you know, and the cheese rips the roof off your mouth. That's what happened. But I did it with water. It wasn't fun. So now I have my gums are all swollen up here and underneath. That's why I'm talking funny, huh? Huh? Hey, Tom Tom. They didn't really do anything, but they cleaned it out, and it's just so ungodly sensitive. Like, you can't touch it, and of course, every time you talk or say a word, your tongue touches the roof of your mouth and the front of your teeth, and that's where the damage is. And so that's why they don't really want me talking. But anyway, let's do this. I think this will be pretty. We'll put some medium tails. We're not going to say short. We're not going to have long. We're going to go medium. And some medium loops. I think once I get the antibiotics in me for a couple of days, I hope that I will feel a lot better. And, you know, they said, you know, wounds of the mouth take a while to heal and could be up to 3 weeks, and just have to use it gingerly. You can't really like suck on a straw and that kind of stuff. All right, so let me grab a pipe cleaner.
Mom sees the fur babies.
Who does?
Tom can see the babies.
Oh, that's my boy over there. He's got his ears all flipped out. And there's little Gia. I don't know. Can you see Gia? Let's see.
She's not in the picture right now.
Here, let me move you so you can see her. Let's see. Did I get her? There's sweet Gia. Oh, Nana doesn't want to be in the picture. She's in her pajamas. What else is new?
I'm not.
You are in pajamas, are you not? Who cares? They don't care.
Gia.
Your brother's just going to get a drink. You'll be fine. So I made 3 loops on either side. 2 little medium tails. And we're just going to spread those out a little bit. And I'm going to, for this one, I'm going to bring my tails down. Okay. I always like one a little longer than the other. And spread those out. Really super simple, very farmhousey bow. And let's dovetail. Oops, I don't like that one. I got a little crooked. There we go. All right, so now, show us Nana. Robin, you're gonna get me in trouble. She don't want to be seen. She's in her bathrobe. So let's see, I'm going to, how can I make this work? I'm going to take a stick. Ta-da! And I'm going to put that stick right up in the end of my bow, like that. And I'm going to run a little glue. And then I'm going to wrap my pipe cleaner around that. Carefully, and hopefully I don't burn myself. There we go.
Oh, what's that big boy?
Okay. Now, you can do it really nice and neat so you don't see any wood. But I'm not going to do that, because it's not going to get seen once it's in there. Alright, but this just allows me to get my bow in there with a little bit of height without having to reach down to the gaps and cracks. I'm going to use my stick to reach the gaps and cracks. I'm going to cut the end off just a skosh. I can always cut it more. Oops, sorry, Mom, I didn't mean to flick that at you. Now, my handle is here, and I kind of want to see my handle, so I'm going to go back on this side into the gaps and cracks. And that's it. Fluff out my bow. I have a really simple little farmhouse bucket with some little trailers. And you can see that handle up in there. I love to see the handles. Can you see it? And that's it. Super simple. So the next one we're gonna do, this is the Hobby Lobby one, right? It's a little scratched up on intentionally. I'm gonna use this side. What's that?
Price is on the bottom.
There's no price. Oh yes, there is. So you can hear how thin that tin is, right? So if you wanted to put this,
cracks, do you pre-make a block, or
yeah,
do you just spray it in the bucket?
Nope, you have to pre-make it. And what I do is I roll out my wax paper and I make little cow plops, and that's about it. So for this one, if you wanted this to go outside, I would put rocks in the bottom, or a piece of brick or concrete, something heavy. Okay. So the bottom of this is flat, so I don't want this rolling. I'm going to cut the bottom off, but I'm going to save this because you can use it for something else. I use all my pieces and parts. Now with this one, you could go all the way to the bottom, or you could just put it here, right, if you had rocks in there.
Tom said, Nana works hard, she can be in her pajamas.
Nana don't work, Tom. She's retired. She is retired. Alright, so now I'm going to squish that in there. And I'm going to squish mine down to the bottom. First, hold on. I need to put the glue at the bottom of the can. Okay, just squizzle it down there. And let me cut off one more corner. That might make it a little bit easier. And going right down to the bottom of the can. Okay? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. If you wanted to fill up the rest with these, you could go down there and do that as well.
I'm retired since last August.
Huh?
Cindy says she's been retired since last
Oh,
August.
Cindy, I'm so jealous. Congratulations. It's my life's dream to retire. No, you stop talking. Ma, take care of your beast. All right, so I just filled up the edges, okay? And for this one, we are going to go a little bit brighter and a little bit more patriotic-y. This one is patriotic too, but it's not like in your face patriotic. And for me, when 4th of July would come, I would add a tea-stained American flag. All right, so in this one, I'm going to use...
Oh, that noise is like nails on a chalkboard.
What?
When you cut the thing.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Keep everything going in the house, cleaning and organizing.
Oh, okay, Tom. Whatever you say, boy. This is actually green, but it has little pops of white. So that's going to be our white in this one.
70, and I felt I put in my time. Yeah, I've been out 21 years.
21 years Nana's been out. All right, and I'm going to cut this. Well, you could cut it or you could fold it, either way. So this one's a little tall for my liking, so I'm going to cut it at the bend and get that to go down a little further. And I'm not going to cut it apart. I'm just going to pull all the pieces on this one, okay? If you wanted, you could go stark white. I want my front to be like this. Again, I want to see my handle. I don't want it to be perfectly on center. For me, my center is right here. I have these adorable.
62, the best decision I ever made.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Mom retired at 60. I'm gonna try to retire at 58. We'll see. We'll see. Uh-oh, my blue flowers. Oh, those must come off another bush. Okay, so I'm gonna take this apart. This is only half of this bush because I used the other half on something else. So I'm going to pull this apart. I like the more rustic. I mean, I love this, and I love this bow with it. The blues match perfectly. But I absolutely love a rustic, not primitive. Primitive's a little bit different. It's a little darker, a little more dirty than I like. I like medium dirty. And I do love that for
CT's here.
Hi CT. For patriotic season, I do love it rustic. Nana's here, CT. She made it home after gallivanting with my sisters and Juan Pablo. Jordan made that up. Jordan Matthews made up Juan Pablo. All right, we're going to put that in there. And I do need some more taller. I need a taller one, which I do believe I have. But first I'm going to go in with these adorable ranunculus. Did I say roses? They're ranunculus. I didn't mean to say the wrong thing. I got these from Amy Smith with Babam Wreaths. Oopsie. Did you guys see Melly Mel went live today? And she is getting a new shop for her classes. So excited for her. It's close to her kids' school. It's just exciting. Everyone's doing new fun things. All right, so guys, see these little pieces right here? They have wire, and I'm going to wire them up here. Right next to these tiny, tiny hydrangea pieces. So I can get some of that blue up here, okay? Come on. Because I think they're really pretty. I don't want them to get wasted. And, all right. We're going to need some more greenery, but that'll be fine.
I miss seeing her moving crafts out of the house.
She's not moving all of it out, from what I saw.
She's going to stay in her basement.
Yeah, she'll still have things in her basement, but she'll do her classes in this really adorable place that she's working on right now. She got a 1-year lease. So exciting. She's such a lovely person. All good things are happening to all good people. All right, so we need a little bit more blue, I would say, at this medium level. So I've got one more. I'm going to bring it down to this stem that I just put in. And then we're going to get a little bit more greenery. Okay. Because I wanted to make sure that I didn't have all this open space here. So let me grab my favorite greenery. Or let's see, maybe this one's too dark. Guys, I might use this one instead. This one's a little bit too bright, but this one, this is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Not a pusher, which is fabulous for this project.
Deborah French, if you could be a creative coach, that would be great.
From your mouth to God's ears, I would so love that. I really would.
I love how you tied the blue flowers onto the others.
Thank you. I haven't done that before, but I needed it and I had them, so, you know, necessity breeds invention. Is that the saying? Necessity breeds invention? So I love these little green pieces. So we're going to push those up, and I'm going to go down here with this beautiful, this is boxwood. I should have called it boxwood, not eucalyptus, but I think they're all from the same family. I want to make sure I get those little frothy ones over there. And
Debbie from JoJo and Debbie Bennett's here.
hey, Debbie.
Debbie from Michigan.
Hi from Michigan. Well, if you're from Michigan, I hope you get to go to Miss Mel's classes in her new place. Did you see that? I used to live in Michigan. Manitoba, Canada. Welcome, guys. Thank you for joining me. I'm sorry this is such a quick project, but if you watch the beginning, I'm not feeling my best. I'm having some dental agony and just got back from the dentist and have to go pick up some scripts so that I can get through the next couple of weeks. And hopefully it'll be gone in the next 10 days. We'll see. Be careful with a water pick. That's my warning. Where'd I get what?
Where do you get most of your florals? Just started to learn how to make arrangements.
Oh,
I'm
girl.
doing it.
A lot of my floral, specifically floral, comes from greenerygal.com with Michelle. A lot of my greenery, I would say, of the 3 places I shop the most, greenerygal.com, decoexchange.com, Waterman's Loft, Babam Wreaths. They all have excellent product, excellent prices. It's stuff they stuff they use themselves, and that I can trust their product, right? Michelle has just a great eye for different, and I love different. And so I have very similar taste to.
What happened with the water pick? I have a new one I haven't used.
Okay, so here's the deal. This is my PSA. When you use the water pick, which I love it, it's an excellent product, and you're brushing your teeth, there's 2 buttons on there. The top one is usually for the brush, the electric toothbrush, and the bottom is for the water. You have to be very careful. There's a knob on the side about how high that is turned up. I must have cleaned off the counter and brushed into the knob, and it was cranked all the way up. And at 4 is really all you need to do. And mine was like at 10. And so anyway, I was brushing my teeth, and I flipped my toothbrush on the inside to do the backs of my teeth, and my thumb hit the water pick. And it doesn't come out right away. It takes a few seconds to go down the tube. And all of a sudden, I felt this excruciating pain. It literally ripped the skin off the roof of my mouth behind these 3 teeth. And now I'm completely swollen from here to my, what do you call that, frenulum? And then from my tooth to the back. And so they cleaned it out at the dentist. And just to be safe, that there wasn't anything in there, but it's like black and blue and there's some skin missing. And it's no different than like when you use a power washer on your house. You can't touch your skin with that. You can't wash your feet. You will hurt yourself and cause infection. So just be careful about that knob. Try it at 2, see how it goes, and gently bring it up and tape it so that no one can touch the knob on you or by accident, because I did it accidentally. And I literally, there was so much blood in the sink. I thought, oh my God, it was crazy. Anyway, that's my advice.
I enjoy watching you. I'm also a designer. You should follow the homie Theo.
Oh, I do follow him. I do.
Like you.
I do follow him. Yes, I do. He's fabulous. Yes, for sure. So now we've got all of that stickage that we had sticking up and whatever is gone because we filled it in with those pretty eucalyptus or boxwood pieces. And I don't think I need any more. I've got a little bit of white berry. We've got these tiny.
Cruise.
Nana had a great time on her cruise. And this is what she made me. They had a glass blower on the cruise and you could take a class. And so, let me get that off there. That's my glue on my hand. She made this turtle for me. Isn't that awesome? Adrienne, look what Nana made. She made this for me on her cruise. On the ship, they had a glass blower, a young lady, and they teach you how to make a turtle, a heart. What was the other thing?
Penguin,
vases, and then you could pick colors and put all that stuff in there. So she made this for me.
You have to pick your colors.
You have to pick them. Anyway.
You pick whatever colors you want.
Yeah. All right. So here we go on this one again. I'm going to turn it. My center is here, which is basically where this handle begins. Because I like mine to be on the cattywampus side. I don't like it to be straight on. So now I'm going to use this ribbon right here. Now I'm losing my voice. It's probably from they sprayed my mouth with some stuff, but it tasted disgusting. So now we're going to have a little bit longer tails for this one. Not huge, right? Because this is a smaller container than the other one that we did. And I think I'm just going to do a 5 looper, right? So 2 and 3. Okay. And grab a little zip tie. Because this one's going to go around the handle. So I'm going to grab 2 little zip ties. Whoopsie, I lost my ribbon.
No, snow stopped.
The snow is gone. Thank you, Jesus. Last night was worse because it was all sleet and freezing rain and it was loud on the roof. Sorry, I couldn't get my thing here together. And I'm also going to put another one behind there. These are little zip ties for like flower boards and stuff, but I do like them for smaller things like this. I'm going to cut that off. And then I'm going to go around this handle with my zip tie.
Jojo, what's the follow-up for your mouth?
What's the follow-up?
It's going to take 3 weeks.
It's going to take 3 weeks, and I have to put some gel on it and take antibiotics for the next 10 days and hope it heals. That's all I know. Okay, so
our store hasn't ended. Our snow hasn't ended.
Oh, no way.
We have about 8-9 inches.
Oh my gosh, we were very lucky. All right, so let me flip this one and flip this one. Make sure I have the right side showing. I'm going to cut it with a little dovetail, and then we're going to roll it. Because this is super cute. You know, if you were going to visit maybe a veteran who's in a living facility or something like this, would be adorable to take. Very sweet. It's not gigantic. And we're going to roll it. Just give it a sweet little pull. And that's going to be about it. I'm into all the fancy panty ribbon. For me is just, I absolutely love it. So that is the front right there. And that's about it, guys. So this, for a simpler price point, can look just like this one that is enamel, right? If you go and you try to buy enamel at antique shops, they cost a lot of money, right? You don't have to do that. You can go to the Hobby Lobby. You could get a plain one that is silver and spray paint it and scratch it off with a little sandpaper and have the exact same effect. And unless someone picks it up, they're not going to know, right? This one's heavy, this one's light. What's the difference? It doesn't matter. But you can get that same effect in a very economical way.
I'm heading to Ludlow on Tuesday to have lunch with a friend,
Who's that?
Joanne Gianni.
Oh, lovely. That's, well, the old exit 7. So I would be at the old exit 3. So you're like 30 minutes from me. Not even 30, like, because I drive fast. So like 20 minutes. Where are you going to go to eat? You really should come to Westfield, go to the Pottery Cellar. Check out the bubble mug. It's delicious. Anyway, thank you all so much for joining me, and I'm sorry to cut it a little bit short. But I will see you all next week, and I will have to give you an update as to when I'm going to be live. This is my super busy season at the college, so events are happening all the time, and I never really know my schedule. So be kind to one another, and have a great day. And we'll see you soon. Bye.